Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I took some topics from my Facebook page. I'm so glad that you posted what you wanted. And here is my response. So one of you asked how you move on after a breakup or a divorce. And this Facebook Spirit Junkie was mentioning how she used my book Spirit Junkie to help further her healing after a divorce. I know that Spirit Junkie has landed in the hands of many, many folks in spiritual relationship crisis. And it's a big book on healing codependency and healing that fear-based perception of romance. And so I've seen it as a guide for many people. And so I want to touch on some of the topics that they bring up in that book that really serve you when you're in that experience of a breakup or a divorce. And so the first thing is that we have to really start to look at our side of the street. When we end a relationship, we really want to point the finger and say, you know, look what you've done, look how you've hurt me, look that I am the victim. A Course in Miracles teaches us that we must be in an energy of, I am not the victim of the world I see, and start to really make a responsibility and a commitment to not living in that role of victim. And one of the best ways to get out of that energy is to take ownership for your part. What is your part? And I've said this in many romance lectures. Sometimes your part is that you stuck around a little too long. Sometimes your part is that you were unwilling to forgive. Sometimes your part is that you were unwilling to let go. And so I challenge you right now, just make a list of all the ways that you played a role in the chaos of this relationship and the end of it. How did you participate? The next message here is that we must bring in the practice of forgiveness. We must start to open our hearts and our minds to release our attachment to that past relationship if we want to clear the space to receive more romantic love in the future. If we carry that resentment, then we're going to create it in our future relationships. If we release that resentment, then we will set ourselves free and create a new pattern. And so I have a lot of great resources for forgiving relationships. I can just give you a free link at the bottom of this blog where you can listen to my Fearless Relationships Forgiving Meditation. And that will be very, very helpful for you. And I have a whole album called Meditating, Meditations for Fearless Romance. And this album will give you the guidance to heal those past wounds and then start to align yourself with an energy of magnificence to attract in that new partner. And so that piece of forgiveness is not necessarily easy, but it is a blessing that is bestowed upon you when you open up to receive it. So I welcome you just to start to say to yourself, I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to let this go. And then I want you to really pay attention to the language that you're using around your past relationship. If you're walking around putting down your partner, talking negatively about it, you're bringing more energy to the issue. And so I challenge you to start to hold that relationship with a lot of high regard. Even if it was really dramatic, even if it was scary in any way, you can just start to say, I'm grateful for that experience because it taught me what I don't want. I'm grateful for that experience because it's guiding me to go bigger in my life and have a higher expectation for what I deserve and what I desire. And start to move into an energy of gratitude for what you have learned rather than anger and resentment for what you have lost. And that will really reorganize your energy. If you feel called to go deeper in this concept of fearless relationships, I have a Fearless Relationships digital course that's now available. And you can go to fearlessrelationships.tv to get all of the details there. So if this is something that you want to dive deeper into and you need further guidance, check it out. And feel free to use the free resources in this blog. I hope this serves you. I trust that you are definitely being guided to heal the past. If you're even watching this video, a presence within you guided you here, and great healing is available to you now. So many blessings to all of your future romantic relationships. I hope to hear all these beautiful stories, maybe officiate some of your weddings one day. Keep me posted. I love you all. Sat Nam.